I'm so excited you're here because today we're diving into one of the biggest celestial events of the year, the total lunar eclipse in Pisces happening on September 7th and 8th. If you've been feeling like the energy is a little intense lately, you're not imagining it. This eclipse is powerful, and trust me, it's not just another full moon. Now, let's get clear for a second. Every lunar eclipse is technically a full moon, but not every full moon is an eclipse. A normal full moon is when the sun and moon face each other, lighting up the sky. But during an eclipse, the Earth gets right in between them, and the moon falls into Earth's shadow. That's when it turns darker red, what people call a blood moon. And spiritually, eclipses carry way more weight than your average full moon. A full moon already brings closure and awareness, but an eclipse, it multiplies that energy. It's like the universe stepping in and saying, okay, this cycle is ending. Now here's your turning point. And here's the thing that makes this eclipse in Pisces extra special. It's happening super close to the North Node, which in astrology is connected to destiny and where we're heading in life. When an eclipse hits near the nodes, it's like life events line up with your bigger soul plan. So the stuff coming up right now isn't random, it's karmic. It's the universe nudging you onto the path you were meant to walk. Speaking of personal paths, this is actually where I want to pause and remind you of something. I always say the most powerful way to understand an eclipse is through your own birth chart, because that shows you exactly where this energy hits for you. And the best way to check that is with Astopia. I've been using it myself, and the insights are incredibly accurate. You can download Astopia on the App Store or Google Play, and it'll show you how this eclipse is landing in your chart in your life right now. Okay, so let's talk about Pisces energy itself, because that's the flavor of this eclipse. Pisces rules intuition, creativity, compassion, spirituality. So you might feel more inspired to paint, write, listen to music, or just retreat inward a bit. In relationships, you could crave deeper empathy and connection. But on the shadow side, Pisces can also bring fogginess, confusion, or the temptation to escape. It's easy to drift into fantasy or even old habits that don't serve you. That's why this eclipse is asking us to balance both, open up to intuition and compassion, but also keep our feet on the ground. Eclipses aren't just personal either. They shake up the collective. Historically, they're tied to big turning points. Leadership changes, political shifts, hidden truths suddenly revealed. And because this one's in Pisces, we might see themes around healthcare, spirituality, or institutions coming into the spotlight. It's very much about what's been hidden now being exposed. So which signs are going to feel this the most? Definitely the mutable signs: Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. For Pisces, this eclipse is personal. It's about your identity, how you see yourself, and where your life is headed. For Virgo, it's all about relationships and partnerships, so you may see some big decisions there. Gemini, the focus is career, changes at work, new directions, or recognition you've been waiting for. And Sagittarius, it's family and home life. Anything from moving to resolving long-standing issues to creating a new sense of stability. The cardinal signs Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn will feel it more through daily life shifts, routines, health, studies, communication. For the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, it's hitting friendships, finances, values, and creativity. Basically, whatever area you've been resisting change in, the eclipse will highlight it. So the big question, how do we work with this energy? First, trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams, your gut feelings, even the little nudges you get. This is a perfect time for journaling, meditating, breath work, therapy, or just creative expression. Let yourself release old patterns, old habits, and relationships that just weigh you down. Don't rush into sudden decisions. Remember, eclipse energy unfolds over 6 months. Give yourself space, and definitely watch out for escapism. It's tempting under Pisces, but the real magic comes from facing your emotions, not avoiding them. At the end of the day, this eclipse isn't here to punish you. It's here to clear the path. Yes, emotions may surface, and yes, it might feel heavy at times, but that's just the universe saying, let's let this go, so something better can take its place. So if you're a mutable sign, or even if you're not, this is your moment to trust the process. Lean into compassion, stay flexible, and remember, you're being guided toward growth even if you can't see the whole picture yet. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'd love to hear in the comments, what are you ready to release under this eclipse? And don't forget, if you want to see exactly how this plays out in your chart, download Astopia today. It's the best tool I know for getting personalized insights. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more astrology updates, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourself and trust the sky. It's always guiding you.